Headed off to camp now. I'm leaving a bunch of like really fresh buck sign in Vermont to go up to my camp, try to get a big buck. So I wouldn't be as hyped up, except tomorrow we're supposed to get potentially 1 to 3 inches of snow, and then Sunday 1 to 3 inches of snow, which would be great. We got 1 or 2 like semi-warm days in between there, and then basically it looks like freshening snow every day. So hopefully can run into something right off up here and can get back to Vermont. So find out. Alright, today is November 23rd, I think. Snow started around 3 a.m. this morning, but didn't start sticking until around daylight, so all of us are just kind of spreading out and seeing what we can see. Hopefully get on a buck track that's out cruising. Well, the deer are definitely not moving. I've walked quite a bit, kind of just trying to beeline to cut a track. So far nothing. Nobody else has seen any tracks as well, so the snow's supposed to basically be happening until 9 p.m. tomorrow night, so anything that we cut is going to be fresh and hopefully get a poke at it. I like walking around trying to cut tracks, but see the value in driving around to cut a track at this point. I don't know, I just like seeing if there's deer around here, and it's the best way to do it, so I'm going to keep going. I've been a long ways and haven't seen a track. My nephew's been driving roads, not seeing tracks. I'm just doing a big loop now. I'm going to go down here in an opening where it kind of overlooks a clear cut, have a sandwich, and then make my way back. Well, day one was a bust. Always pretty overzealous with the snow and all. I figured I'd cut a track, so just started hiking through the woods. Never cut a track all day until I got pretty close back to camp. And just 2 adult deer, probably 2 doe and a fawn looked like. So that's about it. Day one. Well, we're on day 3 in New Hampshire. Day 2 was spent riding around looking for tracks yesterday, and there's some new areas, hoping to find some deer, but we really didn't run into anything, so not much to report. The weather took a turn for the worse also, because it rained on top of the snow, and now it's cold and there's a crust on top, so not much sneaking going on today, but you never know. So it didn't take long. Definitely got a track here that's a buck. It's not a big buck, but headed up on the hill, and it's kind of frozen. Definitely made last night, so I'm gonna keep walking out the road to see if maybe he came back down off, and I don't catch anything else out through this road. I might come back and just take it to see where it leads me. Luckily the snow that stayed on the trees absorbed most of the rain that fell, and it's a lot quieter in the woods than it is out in the open, so that's a plus. So hopefully we can finally cut a buck track. I'll have a chance of catching up with something. I followed a little buck track up on top of the mountain, and it did what I wanted. It brought me into a bunch of sign where there's been deer running all around on the top up here, so
spooked anything. I think they're just milling around in here. So I kind of feel like kind of hanging out and hoping that, you know, there is a buck chasing does, because that's kind of what it looks like. There's so many tracks, I can't really tell if there's any big tracks or big buck, but either way, it's quite a bit of sign up here. So the only thing that's going to get me is this wind. It's kind of just blowing in all directions. Did some laps and determine which way these deer did not go. So I'm gonna make my way back out to where I came from. There's some hardwoods out there, and then I just have to swing up more up on top, and I think they must have exited out that way. All this sign was last night, but there is a real good track in here, so I just feel like it's so thick, like they could be bedded anywhere here. So just gonna keep doing a loop up towards the top of the mountain here. See if I can cut where they came out of here. They ran around in here all night long. That friggin' worked. I'm looping around where I knew the deer didn't go, and I came up top, jumped a small buck, and then I walked up here to try to get on its track, and I see a nice buck going right across here. He stopped and just looked at me. I didn't get the shot on video, but I fired and he reacted to the shot real nice. He like kicked, so I'm thinking I might have got him. It's kind of thick up through there, but let's go find out, I guess. Really hoping it looked like a real nice buck. Stopped right here. I fired right here. You can see blood spraying. Good trail. Oh man, I hope he's down. That was a super nice buck. There he is. I mean, he's no monster, but you see his body, man. He has a good body. Take 100 deer like that. What a nice buck. Seven-pointer. Wow. That's how your season turns around right there. I've been having a real tough season. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a relief. Unload my gun here. Oh geez, it didn't even load another. Oh, it's doing that again. Oh. All right. All right. Got a pretty good body, actually. I ran into this guy's track today and found where he'd been chasing does all night long. I basically did a loop around all the sign, you know, like everybody does. Just too many tracks to really cipher which way they went. And this was the last place that I tried. I did a loop up high, and I actually jumped a smaller buck, like just before I saw this one, which I was gonna shoot. Didn't have a shot at it though. And I went another 50 yards to try to get another look at that buck. And this one came down off the bank and stood about 80 yards away from me, looking at me, trying to figure out
what scared off his does probably. And the rest is history with him. Made a really good shot. He went about, I don't know, probably 65 yards, 70 yards. So I couldn't be happier with this deer. I've had a pretty rough season in terms of, you know, just bad luck. So I'll take a little good luck any day. I'm real happy with him. Not even sure really what he might weigh. They always get smaller when you got them out, but I'm gonna guess probably 185-ish. So hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised though. The boys are gonna be on their way, and I'm actually looking forward to the drag. It's actually all downhill for, I don't know, it'll probably be pretty close to a mile, but it's gonna be all downhill and it's so steep he's probably gonna be taking me out. So gonna get him gutted here, get him tagged, and start the drag.
How's he dragging?
Like a brick.
Michael, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're just about ready to pop out on the road, and I'm thinking we're quite a ways down back towards the main road from where you guys parked.
Alright, we're on our way down.
10-4. Got him.
Got one.
Yeah, dude, nice one.
$161.